Literally anything was fucking music at this point. It was just, he's literally just, he's tied a fucking, he's literally just got a mouse to run up and down a xylophone at this point. It's slowly becoming elevator music.
Oh yeah.
I think God, nearly 6 months. Nearly 6 months and no subscriber artwork. I've got to be the. It's got to be a new record. It's got to be a record. I think we're going. That's it. We're going Guinness World's laziest Twitch streamer. I've infiltrated. Hang on, I'll get you a link ready in chat. I've infiltrated. We've made it. We've found the back door. Am I ever going to try the VR version? Probably not, to be fair. There we go. This fucking music, holy shit! It's turning into The Sims, like. Cool. Oh God, 96 people already. Jesus. Excellent. Right. Well, let's get ready. Let's jump in and solve some crimes. There we go. Right. Just cut the. It's fuck it. Listen. Fuck it. It's like an instrument van crashing into a wall at 90 miles an hour. Noire. That's it. L A Noire. Yeah. I guess you're right. Cool. Right then, let's load up the game and let's crack on. I still think we're part of the homicide desk. Fair warning, I think every single case on the homicide desk that we have worked, there has been a naked dead body of a woman. So if that's not your cup of tea, if you don't want to see a pair of knackers, the best pair of knackers that 2011 graphics had to offer, then yeah, this stream probably isn't for you. We're seeing a lot of really gruesome stuff working homicide, so yeah, if that's not your cup of tea, then feel free to hide now, because there's going to be plenty of that during this stream. Right, so let's load up the game. L A Noire. I've not long come back from work. I've got toothache. What a day. But I thought to myself, I really enjoyed. I didn't think to myself, I did. I really enjoyed the last stream of L A Noire. It's taking a much darker turn, which is nice, because you got to remember the whole traffic desk is running license plates and like a potential murder that just turned out that someone had beaten a pig. It's like it just basically tapped a pig like all over, like cut like the pulmonary artery or something, and then just sprayed it over the inside of his car. It was pretty boring. But yeah, now that we're actually getting onto some really like fucking dark sort of murder investigations, it's actually getting quite nice. Yeah, trust me, I'm not weird. It's just I just like murdering. All right, it's a somewhat personal favourite of mine. Let me know if I'm too loud, game's too quiet, so on and so on. Whether things need changing. It should be okay. The game has this tendency to go ridiculously loud and then like partially quiet. Wise Man of the Mountain. Hello, mate. Citrus Jerry, might just be that login intro, but volume is a bit loud. Have I played any of the Metro games? Or I know it's probably sacrilege, but no, haven't played any of the Metro games. I don't know why. It's not that it hasn't been my cup of tea, or it hasn't, or wasn't my cup of tea. It's just I guess I've not got round to it. Question mark, maybe. There we go. Right then. So, as normal, I've got my what is an old 2017 calendar diary that I never used and is now a year out of date. So instead what I'm using it for is making notes. So I've got 12 months of so far into the note. We're on the 3rd of April, so we're quickly running out of pages, but there's loads of crap in between. So who knows how far into the year we'll get. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn over and we're going to start week commencing the 10th of April. It's a Monday. And we're going to start all of our new notes from here. Let me just get the little divider spine ready. I tend to find that the reason we're making paper notes as well is partly for immersion, and the other part is that I find that the game sometimes doesn't put very important details down in your notebook. There are some things that are said in non-interrogation dialogue that are sometimes important or plot-centric. And you need to have your sort of wits about you to catch them. Now, I've got the I've got about the I've got the IQ of some wet dirt, basically. So I forget things very quickly, and I'm not necessarily great at cracking open murder cases. From what we've learned while we've been on homicide is that we think a lot of the cases themselves are actually setups. There's a lot of evidence that doesn't. It's not like dead and bury evidence. It's like it's not totally it either points to multiple people or there's things that don't add up. I mean, you just at the end of the day you have to make a conviction to satisfy the DA. But at the end of the day, I've not been entirely satisfied with some of the people we've put away. I feel like there's been stuff that we've missed or loose ends that haven't been tied up, and yeah, it's all getting a bit weird, a bit interesting. Hello, Skimo. Mr. Eskimo. Cool. Right then, let's resume game. So, homicide, the studio secretary murder. Again, this is your final warning. There will be dead people. And a 1940s Logan Paul to document it all. Why the fuck are you here? Another fucking brought. Oh my god, hello. It's Ezio Fedora Torre. Oh, nice.
We will look into it.
Captain
Yes,
Gordon Leary. That's Mr. Boyo, for anyone that doesn't know him by his official
Keep a hold
title.
of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. A 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Okay, yeah, so the Deirdre Muller case was one of the first cases we ran on homicide. We actually put away a child molester.
And Deirdre Muller's ring.
I got the jitters again.
The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Oh, sorry, important part. We need to wait for the dialogue to end.
Get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps. Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Lovely. Okay, so more importantly than anything that we're doing at the moment, we've got to choose the outfit of the day. So we're currently wearing the Hawkshaw, which isn't doesn't have a jacket on or anything like that. We've got a choice of the Hawkshaw. We've got if I can find the button, there we go. Sunset Strip, Broderick, Sharpshooter. You can ask for these in chat. Outsider, Chicago Lightning, Sword of Justice, Golden Boy, and then back to Horde. So yeah, basically, fucking time to choose the suit. We could stay in the Hawk if you wanted to. It's one of those ones. New day, new suit. I like to think of it. I like to get that deep. 2 for the Sword of Justice, 1 for the Outsider. Sword. Sword of Justice. Which one's that? Golden Boy. Sword of Justice. That's the dark suit there, looking very sharp, looking like a paperboy. Sword of Justice. Righto. So get him all dressed up. It will be extremely low poly, and then it will gradually sharpen up as the game loads in the textures. There you go, you can see that there? There you go. And now that's reasonably textured. Right then, we need to get out of here, so we're going out to the right. So, yeah, the Moller case. A little bit of an interesting one. I'll write it down as we drive. Oh, not people. Let's go back. Locations. Let's go to the pawnbroker, and then we'll go to the rail yard afterwards. So, Globe and Lone Jewelry, source of evidence tip-off. So, yeah, Deidre Moller was a woman that was killed. The two prime suspects were a kiddie fiddler that had a brooch of hers, and the husband, who we found with blood on his clothes.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Oh, we've got a code 2 case coming up. Sorry, we'll just skip this intersection here. Code 2 is no sirens. Man with a gun reported. Looks like just down the end of this street here through the tunnel. Let's get over the intersection quickly. So no sirens. Just a warning of a man with a gun. So we'll keep going. Decent tunnel here. There we go. So how's everybody doing this fine evening? Hopefully you're doing well. Like I say, I just finished work. Everyone enjoying their Saturday? Just jump the intersection there. Try and get there in decent time. Yeah, the Deidre Moller case was an interesting one. Like I say, the kiddie fiddler is the one that we made for it. And he was identified by the groundskeeper. That's who we put away, so... so it could be the husband. Could actually be the husband. Just gotta wait for this intersection to clear, then we'll jump through. Doing very well. Also finished work recently. Just finished eating dinner. Glad to catch you live while enjoying a glass of wine. Is that what it takes to enjoy my content? So you need hard liquor. Wine's not hard liquor, but that's what it needs. It needs an alcoholic buffer. Come on. There we go. We won't hit the main road. We'll stay on Boulevard here. What's this? Dale? Indale. Something Indale Boulevard. We're going to stay on this. We'll take a left here. Glendale Boulevard. Just going to wait for the intersection to clear. No need for alcohol, but it's Saturday evening, so why not? Amen to that.
Hey!
To be fair...
Are you liquored up?
Are we liquored up? To be fair, it takes two people to have an accident. That's all. Stay safe, citizen. Oh, we dented the bumper a little bit. That's not too bad. I'd like to say that I have not had a drink. Stop sign. Oh, he didn't even stop at the stop sign. Well, to be fair, neither did we. So we'll let it slide this time.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street.
Taking a
Unit
left.
to handle code 2. Identify.
There we go.
11K, go ahead.
God damn it! I said cough it up. I'm not gonna say it again.
Oh my
That's it,
god.
old man. I've had enough of your gibberish.
It's Count Takeshi. Oh my god. No more Takeshi's Castle from him. Sorry, that wasn't racist.
Give it up! LAPD!
Subdue the robbery suspect. He took a left.
Hurry! You can still catch him.
It's alright, it's if we don't run into the fence. Why are there always people? The Last Samurai. Remove driver tags. Where is he?
If you get him, give him one for me.
Go on, get over the...
There he is, officer.
Go on, Phelps. How does everyone know that I'm a police officer, for Christ's sake? I'm just a man in a black suit, just legging it.
There he is. See him? Oh my God!
firing at police officers. I shouldn't go in for a killing blow here, but...
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
he says to the corpse. Did we... I don't know, I shot him in the leg. Was that counted as subdued, or did I just get him to hemorrhage through his knee? I would say the latter. Warning shot, Phelps. You know me. Right then. Rusty? No, I'll still drive. I'll take us down there. We can talk some shit on the way. Lovely, let's take a left. Let's get down Beverly Street here. Just dive across the intersection here. Just slip through. Right. Cool. Yeah, let's go straight over. Take the overpass. Oh.
Straight through the next intersection.
There we go. I forgot that I can press F to press not only to pay respects, but to also get directions. Lovely. I'll just sort of jump in red lights here. Wouldn't worry too much about it. We'll slow down for this junction. It's quite a busy one. There we go. Let's break through over here. We came quite out of the way to deal with that one. These guys are all taking rights. We've got to wait for the junction to clear. It should change in a second. There it is. It's an overtake on the inside there.
You don't need to turn here.
Get through, there we go. Your license should be revoked. Officer of the law. Protect and serve. Ooh, this one's a risky one. Okay, blind intersection there, that was bad.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. A 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Nope, we're going to go straight to the crime scene. I've got a rule that we're only allowed to do one side mission per driving scene. Just so that we actually get on with the case and we don't spend the entire because we got to get to the pawnbroker. We've got a special evidence tip off. We've got to get there in good time. In fact, he's actually just down here on the left. There it is. Take a right here, right on a red. Here it is. So money to loan. So it's like a pawn shop. Let's have a look. So we had a tip off.
How can I help you boys?
What I'll do is I'll go and talk to this guy initially.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Okay. Okay, well, let's investigate this ring, shall we? There we go.
What's this mark here?
Not sure what
Maker's
that is.
mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Hartfield's Jewelry.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay, let me write that down. So, I'm going to put this under its own tab. Pawn shop. The Moller. I'm going to call them the Moller rings. Moller engagement rings. Both of them. Both rings. I'm writing some paper notes here. Both rings are present. Consistent with Hartfield's jewelry store. Wasn't that the one from the very start of the game, Hartfield's? The one that the Jew was in charge of. I don't know why I specifically remember him as the Jew, but that's how we proceeded with that particular case at the start of the game. I'm sure Hartfield's was the one from the start of the game. Hartfield's jewelry. There we go. Lovely. Okay. So what about this other ring? Let's check this one out. So that one... So this one... Oh, come on. Come on, Phelps, you got it. Yep. There you go. Good lad.
Does this mark mean anything?
22 carat?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
22k. So I'm guessing the one on the left, the gemstone one. Gemstone ring is the Hartfields one. And this one doesn't look to have a Hartfields branding. It's just got that it's 22k. So husband's ring, or well, fiance technically. Husband's ring equals 22k. Lovely. Right then. Sorry, no music at all. Let's see what the guy says.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley.
Percy
Name and
B.
address.
Shelley?
15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Right. What do you think, Rust?
What do you think?
All right, we're rolling. Out to the rail depot.
Out to the rail depot, okay. No, because that's the case that we're on. Let's go locations. We're off to the railway yard. So we'll keep that as a note. I'll put like a squiggle at the top of the page so I know there's some significant evidence here. Percy B. Shelley sold the ring, which is quite interesting. Yeah, let me go back on my notes and see what we got from the Moller case. Whether I have them on this particular... let's see. Moller. Do I have anything on the Moller case? No. Let's see. Moller. There it is. Michelle Moller. The Michelle Moller case, let's have a look. So Michelle Moller had her ring removed. Okay, that's the notes that I've got here. Mr. Moller, it's interesting that Mr. Moller's had his ring missing as well. I didn't make any notes on the day that Mr. Moller's ring was missing. Only that Mrs. Moller, Michelle Moller's ring was missing. Interesting. So it's interesting that the rings have turned up. So this P. Percy guy should be an interesting catch. Right, let's rock and roll. Wasn't Shelley the name of a poet who wrote the poem that was sent to the LAPD? Didn't take a note of that, I'm afraid. So I'm not sure. Let's get down to the railway yard. We're going to go straight to the railway yard. We're going to ignore call-outs to start with. Right on a red light.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
Ah, there you go.
You figure that one.
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Yep, not answering. We're going to let that one time out. Whoa, easy there, fella. Gonna stay in the right-hand lane. Try and avoid some of the traffic coming in. Interesting. Look, it's down and to the left. Looks like it's underneath the freeway here. Let me just turn around. Take a right. There's got to be a way down onto that intersection without getting onto the freeway. If I take a left up here, there's going to be a right that hooks us round.
Okay, at the next corner, hang a right.
Hang a right, copy. Copy that. Like I'm some kind of secret... Well, technically I am... Well, not a secret agent. Very bad. Everyone knows this face. There's no Secret Service work for me after this. Most recognisable policeman or detective in the whole force. Old Finny Finbar. Oh god, Phoenix Trolls. Jesus. Soviet Womble face reveal. I know, right? I don't know. There we go. Right on a red. Mount the curb a little bit. I'm sure no one will mind. We've got to get down to the railway yard, which is going to be on the left.
Stop just ahead.
Stop just ahead. Jump onto the other. A little bit reckless, but hey ho. I guess we'll pull in. Ah, there we go. We got it. Perfect.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
Yep.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty.
There we go. There we go. Well, she's got her clothes on at least.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Right, let's, where is the coroner at the moment? Oh, there he is, right with the body. Oh, why is the press here? Get fuck off.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Okay. Well, we've got to take a look at the body itself. Get nice and...
If you want a full report, you have to let me work.
Okay. I need to... There we go. I investigate the body. Right, let's have a look. So the arm itself... Ring has been removed.
Another missing ring.
Okay.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Let's have a look. Let's get back to April, where all of our notes are. Right. So... victim missing ring. Missing ring. Okay. It's definitely connected. It's gotta be. Okay. Let's check the other hand as well. Nothing of note on this hand, it looks like. Nope. Some minor bruising, but nothing of note. Let's check the head.
Smell.
Oh. Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Okay, so
Can you
victim...
be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Okay, time of death, roughly 2 a.m. Time... Sorry, you've got to look at that while I write notes here. Time of death, roughly 2 a.m. Roughly 2 a.m. Victim... he didn't... What was it? I was going to write something down. Victim something. Blunt force trauma. Oh, sorry. Strong smell of alcohol. Victim heavily intoxicated. Or inebriated, as it is. Intoxicated. Right. I just need to write down the patient. The patient. That's work brain. Murder victim. Do we have a name for her? No, nothing yet. We've got Nelson Gaines and Jameson. We'll talk to those guys in a moment. Right, that's about as much as we can get from here. Hopefully the handbag has some ID in. Why has it been laid out on a map? Or on a tarp, even. Let's check the handbag first, see if we can't get a name. What have we got? Got a letter. Number 221, sorry, number 2122, St. David Street, 11, Bridgeport, Connecticut. Dear Evelyn, or Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way than when your last... panted? When we last panted, sorry. You'll find that I can't read anything. Bitter words, I can't read. That looks like, see that... Bitter there looks like an N, like it looks like bitten. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know that makes you become. But I am not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologise. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl, and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it is something for me to hate. Hayden? Harder. Ugh! It's thrown me so much. For me to watch than you can imagine. But only God Almighty above us has the right to... See, that looks like night. Ugh! Who does their R's like that? It's got no resemblance of the letter R. The right to judge, and so I beg your forgiveness. I have been in contact with a sanatorium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. You only need to check yourself in. It will not something. Okay, so a letter. It doesn't say from who, but it's a letter of some sort. I'm going to write it down. Letter from, and I'm going to leave blank. Letter about conditions from, and I'm just going to put air quotation marks so I can fill in that blank later if we find out who the letter belongs to. Lovely. Right, let's go here. The Keystone Company.
To the lot and see what they know about her.
Evelyn Summers.
That's going to be difficult, Cole.
That's
Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Evelyn... Just putting her name in all caps like it is there. Evelyn Summers. Evelyn Summers is the name. Department Legal. Good until 1941. Evelyn Summers, that's the name. The Keystone Film Company.
Wouldn't park there if I were you.
Okay, let's see what other belongings she had. Looks like a matchbox from a bar, no less.
I got this gadget whiz guy putting recording devices at the place for...
Oh, come on, Phelps. Look harder. There you go, you got it.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Mensch's Bar. Okay, Mensch's Bar. Matchbook. At scene of crime. Okay. And then finally a letter. What's the significance of this thing?
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Chit. Liquor store. Evelyn Summers. A chit for personal items. Items from liquor from. I'm going to put liquor store question mark. From a liquor store. God, we've already got a lot of notes here already, especially with the rings from the jewelry store. Question mark. Right. Okay, let's see what other evidence we've got around. Is there any other evidence? Talk to
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Nothing helpful. I've dropped my notebook. Where were we? Right. It's an interesting one. There's evidence here? No, this just looks like a flip lighter. Doesn't look like anything important.
Doesn't appear to be connected.
It's not tagged as evidence. Guy's photographing the scene. Okay. No other evidence that I can see. Right, let's question this guy first of all.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Okay. Which man? This man lying over her. Ugh. Okay. Let's see what Rusty's thinking.
Help me out.
Looks like we might actually have a couple of witnesses this time. Get their statements.
Okay.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Whoa!
It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Oh dear.
Carmine.
So, okay. John Ferdinand Jameson. POI. Person of interest. John Ferdinand Jameson.
Wouldn't park there if I were you.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Fucking hell. Right. Pacific Electrical Rail Yard employee. Sorry, Pacific Electric Rail Yard employee, potential suspicious witness. John Ferdinand. Kissing dead body. I'm going to write kissing corpse. Kissing corpse. Kissing corpse. Yeah, sorry, that was the sound he made. Right, kissing corpse and oh yeah, I'm not even going to write down the lipstick thing. That's just weird. I'm going to write that he had the lipstick. Had lipstick on person. I don't think this is our guy.
Staring
but
at me like I'm some kind of freak.
yeah, you don't even know. Had lipstick on person. Okay, let's ask him why he was interfering with evidence.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
What do you think, Stream? Is he telling the truth, or is he? Should I doubt? I can't prove that's a lie, but I can either take into truth or doubt the statement. Yeah, I'd say one as well. He's just posing. Okay.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
Lipstick and matchbook over on the mat. Interesting. Hang on, let me put that. All items were. Sorry, I thought the items were placed there by the police department. All items placed on mat. So they weren't put there by the police department. All of the items were laid out on mat. Interesting. Okay, discovery of the victim's body.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Okay, now he's lying. Okay, doubt.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Fucking hell. Sorry, can I just... let me just see what my cat is fucking doing. What? What? Where are you? Where? Shut up. What? Yeah. Come here. What do you want? Stupid cat. Whoa. What is it? Can you come and help me solve some cases? Can you be helpful at least? No? No? Don't fancy it? Alright then. Jesus Christ. Okay. Right, put my headphones back on.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
What do you want? Where are we going? Gamewell? Let's go to the Gamewell. Sorry, Rusty. Is there anything that you think we should do?
I say we check
So
out
what next?
Mench's place. By
Okay.
the smell, this broad spent a good chunk of time hopping bars.
Right. So we're checking out the bar next. We need to get an address, though. Right. Let's use the Gamewell. God, there's a fucking Gamewell every 15 feet. I like it. He was at the scene
Phelps,
at midnight.
bed,
Mr.
12:47.
Ferdinand was at the scene at midnight. Holy shit, horses are dumb. Thank you very much, mate.
On Levine's Liquor, closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
939 South Hope Street. South Hope Street. Okay, we'll case the joints. 939 South Hope Street. Okay. And he came... Sorry, John Ferdinand Jameson was at the body... Body was not here at midnight. Body was not present... Oh, nice sound effect. At midnight. There we go. Body was not present at midnight. Okay, let's sign it up as a location. Let's rock and roll. Locations. Let's take a look at the bar and then the liquor store. Right, I guess I'll drive.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
It's a fair point. Just jump in this section. Very dangerously. We'll see if we get a call out as well. Oh, there we go. A bit squirrely through there. Take a right here, cut up the blue car. There we are. We'll dive over. We'll hold X, and then we'll release from X. There we go. There we go. Let's keep going.
Any Central units, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Stand by for further. Okay, we've assigned on. Didn't give us a code 2 or a code 3, so we'll just proceed as normal. Basically, code 2 is basically just make your way there. But I basically treat it like code 3, but without the sirens. In fact, I just treat it like we drive normally, which is appalling. To be honest, we drive like an absolute crackhead. But it's all good. For we have only been in one accident so far. I don't want to jinx it. Right. Just get up here, just dive around. Lovely. Joe. Blind intersection. Let's just cut round here. Oh. Well. That's not right. Let's take a left. There we are. Okay. Well, it's quite a straight run, this. Looks like we're on some like higher tier here. Ah, we've got a left coming up, that's alright. Just cut up this yellow cab. Right into busy traffic. I'm sure it's fine. Oh god. It's like a fucking rice. Oh Jesus. God, she's got good reactions at least. Fucking hell, yeah. We're at rice paddy building. Oof. So far so good. Oh, that was close. I had the brakes on full lock then. Holy shit. There we go. Go back and jump or unsub. You're not even subbed. you don't even have a sub up. Oh shit. We'll stay off the freeway. We'll take a right.
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by
Oh
for
shit,
further.
okay.
This is car 11 King. Go ahead with the further.
11 King, 2459 suspects sighted in the vicinity of the trolley station on Lucas Avenue.
Oh, for fuck's sake, of course you were turning this way. Absolute arsehole. Is that Bukowski? Holy shit.
To ice those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm
post.
not riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
Yes, you are.
Oh, you're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
Car chase! Casualties are now acceptable. Commander, thank you very much, mate. Sorry, I've got a car chase.
Brother! What's happening?
Ooh.
What the hell?
Oh, Jesus.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
It's alright, mate. Quality driving. Okay. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Fuck's sake. God, they're shooting back at us.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. Go on, Rusty, get him. You've lost your hat again. What the fuck? His car is so ridiculous. Oh my god, it literally just... Oh my god, I'm gonna pass out. Oh my god. It's just battering. Oh dear. Oh god. Holy shit. Right, okay, we'll try that again.
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue.
There we go.
To ice those folks.
Oh no, I can't
Leave
skip
no
it.
witnesses, you
Jesus.
stay out of the
I'm not
post.
riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. Stick-up charge is still a stick-up
shit.
charge, and I ain't going back inside.
I ain't going back inside. No, you're not going back inside if I'm driving.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
Right? They're doing something stupid. Focus question mark. Right, this time we know what's coming. This is the first crime we've had to replay. God, every time with the hat. Oh, I'm so shit at driving. Why? Why have all of a sudden... I've just got terrible... well, I was never good, to be fair, let's be honest. Where have they gone? Oh, they've gone a different way. Oh, he cut them off. Oh my god, that was...
You gotta get me closer.
How much closer do you want, Rusty? Oh, I swear to god, their car is so much better than mine. It's got... I tell you what it is, it's like driving a longboat. They've got a really short, snappy car. I'm driving this long-ass thing. The turning circle of their car is so much better.
Asshole off the road.
Okay, now let's get ready for the crazy shit they're about to pull down here. Look at that shit. What the fuck? What is he doing? His car is actually going sideways. Jesus, no wonder Rusty's come back inside.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
How am I supposed to keep it steady? Look at them. Fucking Bonnie and Clyde.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Whoa.
Every man for himself.
Dude, they wrecked.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Hit the ground, imbeciles.
It's got racing suspension. Physics be damned.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects at the Lucas Avenue trolley station.
Lovely. Well, another street crime down. Okay, what we'll do... Oh, fucking hell. Terminator Phelps. You drive to the next one, Rusty.
You can drive.
The good old sandwich. Yeah, that pickup truck driver just ended their run. There we go. Get us there in good time. So we're going to number 939 South Hope Street. I think we're going to a bar. What's the name? Sorry. Mensch's Bar. Well, go and work the guy that works here. The bartenders have mostly been helpful thus far.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
Change, you filthy animal.
How did the flying car survive that crash? No idea.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Let's ask you.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Okay. Last contact with the victim.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No. I was at home. Writing.
No. Pretty sure you saw him last night. What do we think, chat? No, he's smirking? No, doubt.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings.
Okay.
I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Bowling Alley. Okay. Good call so far. Right, okay. Criminal history.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
What do we think? Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes. What do we think? 2 again? Could be number 2. Yeah, I'm not sure. It could be either. Truth. Lots of 1s coming in. Looking around. 2. Drag more out of him.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes. strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
So we got a bowling alley. She went there with someone. Victim went to a bowling alley. Victim went to Rowling's bowling alley with someone. Interesting. Right, let's keep working the joint. Who else we got here? Anybody here? Oh, what a bounty. What a fucking bustling metropolis this is. Let's work the other guy. See what you have for us.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
I will. We're not grilling him any further? What do you think?
Any ideas?
I say we try the liquor store next. I could get a short dog for the car.
Cool. Right, let's go locations. Mensch's Bar. We haven't fully ticked this place off yet. Is there anyone else? Can we ask the bar owner?
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
Oh, there's an upstairs. Hang on. Can we get upstairs? No, I guess not. Says
At the moment, all I want to do is talk to the bottom of my glass.
Nothing else. Oh, there's a back door. Hang on. What's out the back? Something of interest, perhaps. Look around for stuff. Just checking stuff out. I'm not sure whether we should discount this place yet. It's not been checked off our list, so I'm a little bit hesitant. Let's head back inside. Terminator Phelps. Okay, well, I'm going to try and talk to this other guy again, and if not, then I'll bugger off.
One more time, pal, and I'll break your fucking jaw.
Okay. I'm going to try and tempt him. Try me, motherfucker. Come on.
I say we try the liquor store next.
Okay.
I could get a short dog for the car.
Let's try the liquor store then. Right. Let's go to the liquor store. Ah, the newspaper. Is there a newspaper in there? Where's the newspaper? Where is the newspaper? Oh, sorry, I thought there was... Oh, yeah, there it is. I think that's what it's telling us to look at. Oh, it's not even like one of the special
You're
newspapers.
free to speak to the regulars. Just don't shake them too hard.
Right. If you want to take us to the next one then, that's about as much evidence as I feel we can
drive.
work there.
I need to go over the case notes.
There we go. Maybe there was something in the room back there. We'll
What did
never
you
know.
make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
I like Rusty. I don't know why. There's this just brashness about him that I love. So, I have rights. You don't have any. The Veen's liquor store. Okay. Let's have a look. This case is already getting more and more complicated.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins.
Mr. Rob.
Yes, I
Mr.
knew
Robbins. If his first name's
I was a
Christopher,
good friend of her ex-husband.
there's something wrong.
She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Clues. Ah, shit. Movie job lot. Time of death. No. Pawned rings. Oh, I didn't make a note. I didn't make a note of the items that she had. Like, because there was a list of stuff, wasn't there? Yeah, there was a list of stuff. Ah, shit, yeah, I didn't make a note of the items on the list. I thought I should, but hey-ho. There's probably going to be something missing from her stuff.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
Oh, God, look at this. What a pad. Beautiful, eh? Oh, I envy this one.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Evelyn Summers. Legal. That was on the... Okay, so there's like a work plaque, so that at least confirms that that job card was genuine, but it's been closed for some time.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Keystone Films. She worked in legal copyrights. Just a bowling pin. Let's see if there's like a signature on the bowling pin. There we go. There's that bowling alley.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Interesting. So it's another tie to Rowling's. Let's keep looking through her stuff. Broken mirror. Got just a random book here.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Let's investigate further.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Borrowing books from... Let's have a look. Borrowing books from... What's that? Fucking grow? Any is that like theta in the middle? I don't know. Fucking Groven and whatever. McCaffrey. Is that the same guy? Did he have a different first name? Was that the same guy from before? The same McCaffrey? I didn't get I didn't get old workers' rights. I didn't get the guy from the bar. Was that his first name? Same guy? Grosvenor. Is it the same guy? It's the bar commie, okay. I'll draw an arrow up to him. So, borrowing books. Okay. Let's check out here.
She wasn't always such a loner.
Can we check further? The guy on the right looks fucking definite serial killer material. Okay, what else we got? Picture with her and someone else. Decent photograph at least. Anything related? Nope. Rust, where are you?
Advice?
Question the owner. He must know something.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Contact with the contact with the victim.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Yeah, I believe that.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Interesting. Could be the guy from the letter. That correlates with the letter. Let's have a look at the relationship with the victim.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
How many people will be sad she's gone? I'll be one of the few.
Truth.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Okay, knowledge of Mr. McCaffrey.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Not personally. Oh, he's looking away under his eyelids. What do we think about this guy? I'm not convinced, you know. I think doubt as well. I'm going to maybe doubt him. He looks nervous. I'll doubt.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him.
I see.
From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr.
Nicely
Robbins.
done, chat. Nicely done.
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh?
We're looking at him. We're taking you in. Right. What do you think, Rust?
I'm at a loss. Next stop has got to be the bowling alley.
He wants the bowling alley. No, are we going deeper in? Where are we going? Can we get out? Where's the way out? Hello? Has he trapped us in here? He's a serial killer. Rust, help. Ah, there's the front. Lovely. There we go. Right, we'll drive to this one. I've got to make notes. Right.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, Code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Right, we've got a diversion. Let's have a look. Code 2. It's not another letter, is it? I wonder if Captain Donnelly's put 2 and 2 together. We've got to answer to the brass. Right, on a red. Into oncoming traffic. Always, yep, smart. I don't like this car. I'll be happy to move to the next desk and get a new car to play with. This thing is like an absolute... It's like driving the Titanic. It's just massive and slow. A bit like me. Oh, Jesus. Fishtail a bit there. There we go. What is going on in chat? Surprise colonoscopy, what? Oh, you making like a step-by-step, do-it-yourself, solve the crime thing? Oh, God. Right, Central's just around the corner. There's where that actress, Mrs. McAfee, crashed her car. Try and just get across the intersection here, decent time. There we go. Central Police Station, 1:33 p.m. Let's try not to get rinsed. Where are we going, Fatso?
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Okay, Pinker's down there. So it's clearly something from the autopsy, perhaps. Technical services?
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
It's good shit. Let's rock and roll.
Did you read about
Down
the
we
woman
go.
who stabbed
Well,
her
I'm
husband
literally
and
walking in his
set
shadow
her
here. Holy shit.
That's
Well, not literally, but...
Potter.
There we go. Right, back into our secret crime-fighting booth.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes, the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
He was surprisingly calm. Holy shit. I'm almost more worried when I see the captain
Got our
calm.
orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Get an address.
Let me guess.
Let's get on the game
Hiding
well.
from the
We'll
wife?
take the phone.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
There we go. Let's get on the blower.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thank you.
Cool.
I want to make homicide.
Right, let's investigate his apartment then. McCaffrey's apartment wants to get him next. So we're not going to the bowling alley just yet. We're going to go after McCaffrey.
I was married by a judge.
You drive.
Should have asked for a jury.
Can you drive to this one?
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What you got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Holy shit. Hello, Apex. How you doing? McCaffrey's apartment. We need this guy alive for questioning. No warning shots, Phelps. No warning shots. We need him. Let's rock and roll. See if there's some kind of intercom. Here we go. No? Okay. Not that I wanted to buzz him. I just wanted to see which apartment he's on. Look for the golden doorknobs. Guess he's upstairs. Are those your high heels, Rusty? Which apartment is he in? Here we go. Golden doorknob.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Do the door in. Well, there's definitely evidence. The music started up. Ah, the bottom half of the letter. Hello, friend. Let's see how that finished. It won't be long. It won't take long before you are healed. And you could... Sorry, the fucking autistic reading comes in again. And you can come home. I have put your things back in your old room with a lock on the door for your privacy. And you can come and go as you please. I will come for you, and I will return you to your normal life. I know your address has changed, so I cannot be sure this letter will find you. But I pray that it does, and that you consider what I have said. I love you very much, and I pray every night that you will be safe, or that you are safe, and that one day you will knock on my door, and the rift between us will be mended. I see. With love and understanding, your mother.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
I'd say it does. Ties McCaffrey to the scene. Maybe... Why didn't McCaffrey want her to have the other half of this letter? Notes. McCaffrey has other half of letter. Ties... burp. McCaffrey has other half of letter. Of letter. Ties McCaffrey to scene. Ties to scene. There we are. Right. Okay. Let's see what other evidence we got around. Is there anything else? There's a book.
I don't think this is going to help us.
No. Just keep looking. Oh, hello, dear.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
So, interesting.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
There could be more evidence in that room, but I want to get after him if he's up here. There he is. Ah, the pigeon coop. The blood came through here. The blood came through this pigeon coop.
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
Son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheel.
Go on, go get him. Go on. Good lad. Go on, get after him, Terminator Phelps. We've not got our gun out. Don't want to risk killing him.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Come on. Go on, Phelps. Where's fucking Finbar? We need the car. Jesus. Just going out, back and beyond. Well, at least the running is a bit easier than the driving. Yeah, it's alright, we're not blind. God, we're going for him. Is he going to get in a car?
Give it up, LAPD!
There we go.
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering
Oh,
Evelyn Summers.
fucking hell. The punch. God, he used his imagination handcuffs. Right. So where are we going now? Let's get over to the bowling alley. See what other notes we can get. T-1000. We're losing the light. It's starting to become the evening. How long were we chasing him for? Jesus, we were only at Central at we were at Central at 1 o'clock. What time is it now? So we're losing the sun. We're chasing him for 5 hours straight. Oh, there's an officer there. Hello, mate. Let's jump in the tunnel. Well, actually, the tunnel is trams only, it looks like. It's a green light! Jesus! Oh, fuck it. We'll get on the tram tracks.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
Hopefully this will take us straight to Central. Yeah, we're pretty much going straight there. It's nice. Oh, what a shortcut. Warp speed, Mr. Phelps. In a wrathful god. I like our captain. I like him more than the guy that ran traffic. I like, what the fuck? Jesus. Did anybody else hear the fucking Super Timo thing then? Or was that just me? Did anyone else hear the Super Timo sound effect? I'm pretty sure I just did. I don't know how many other people caught that. I just got PTSD then. There it is! He's coming. Right, let's just slalom through the intersection. Sure it'll be alright. Let's take a right-hand side.
Slow down, idiot.
So barely going that fast. Relax. Right, we're trying to get to the bowling alley. There we are. Rowley's bowling alley, or Rawlings, sorry. Let's have a look. Right. See what's going on.
Hello, Rusty.
Jesus
you
Christ.
On your usual lane?
Look out.
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
Jesus
this is
Christ.
business, Florence. You got a guy works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back. He's a nice boy.
Jesus
Thanks,
Christ,
ma'am.
Grandma. Thanks, ma'am.
Let's go get him.
How do we get back there? I'm guessing it's through one of
Down
these
the left
doors.
side of the alley.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I see. Cheers, Rusty. Thanks for telling us as we get halfway across the room. To a golden sheen. Look at that. I'm pretty sure you don't make the same stuff. You know, like you don't have the bowling wax stuff down here. You're asking for trouble.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Get him! Why does everyone run? Everyone fucking runs. Oh, another fucking car chase.
There!
Oh, some random car. Oh yeah, look at this. This looks beautiful. Why does everyone leave their car unlocked?
What are you waiting for? Get after him! We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are
I like
flashy
this car.
cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
I'll try to shoot out his tires.
Good
Wish
job.
me luck.
Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run?
Every man for himself.
Get out of the car. Right in the middle of the road.
Show me your hands.
There we go. We got him. Good shot. Good shot. Perfect. They always run. Every damn time.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey.
Right.
Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you?
Difficult to say. We got a.
Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
Right,
How
you
do you know
drive.
that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Right. Let's have a look. Central Police Station.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young Phelps.
Oh no, not again. Right, let's go to 1. Best place to start as any.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, "Oh."
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Relationship with the victim.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Can we prove it there? Tiernan. Choices. Tiernan. It's difficult. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? I'm not sure. Isn't he the ex-husband? I'm not sure. Let me just call. What I'll do, I'll probe him with the lie question and see if I've got anything on him. See if I can get a rise out of
I'll
him.
have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Observe the suspect. He's definitely hiding something. How can I prove that he was more than friends? Groza McAfee. Nope. I'm really not sure at this point. Difficult. What do you think, chat? What do you think? So I'm really not sure at this point.
Can you identify the man in this picture?
I don't know.
You trying to shake me down?
No, I'm really not sure. Okay, back out.
Looks like I was mistaken.
The liquor purchase. Brought for a boy. I'd go with the liquor purchase, okay. You think the liquor purchase? Store owner testifies victim brought whiskey for a boy after an argument. Okay, we'll try it. Nope.
How come this is so hard to believe? A man and a woman getting along, liking each other, just as friends.
Well, that didn't go through. Victim's book found.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
You really think I'm gonna squeal?
I'm going to use an intuition. So it's not a lie, it's either doubt or truth. I'm not sure. He's got a weird pout on him.
Can you bring me the file?
Does it? He looks nervous. He looks nervous. Why is he pulling that face? Everyone thinks one. He's in the friend zone. He's looking straight at you, okay? If the stream thinks one.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you?
Oh, another fail.
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us.
Stream! Stream,
Evelyn
come
thought
on.
he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
Another cross. Not doing well so far. Right. Let's go for an alibi for James Tiernan.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
I'm not sure. I don't remember what happened last night. Ah! Now this could be where the liquor purchases are good. Was this last night? That was last night, wasn't it? She come in last night to buy liquor. Yes, okay, so now we'll hit him with liquor purchases.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her.
Yes,
You
yes.
fought, and
I'm not lying. She got up and left. That was it.
Liquor purchases. She bought some liquor for you.
she left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
Access to murder weapon.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them. to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
No. No, doubt.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery.
Is his face like literally covered in blood?
Evelyn was missing.
Or is it just like badly rendered acne?
She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey.
Typewriter ring.
You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Typewriter ring. Sorry, just writing that down. Worn by Evelyn. There we go. Okay, so we failed 2 of those. Stream, goddamn. Well, we go down together. Right, we need to find evidence 2.
Find the goddamn evidence.
Where's evidence room 2? I'm pretty sure it's down here somewhere, isn't it? It's just here. That's the one.
I got this gadget whiz putting recording.
Right, so. Hello, friend.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
Now, we've got a torn letter
People
from
who
this
run
guy.
from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché.
Torn letter and a lug wrench in his apartment.
Let's see where this takes us.
So, where do we start? Relationship with the victim. I don't know. Yeah, we'll start with
You
that.
told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Okay. I'm not sure. We could doubt it. Let's use an intuition. Because this is a... Well, how do we prove it? I had very little to do with her. Do I have anything with his name on it? Book? Ah, there we go. A book. Found amongst the very little to do with her. You borrowed books. Pawned rings. Should we use the book? Let's use the book.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
Tinman's accusation isn't there. What should we do? Should we use the book? Movie job lot? No. Handbag? No. Ring? No. Can't even use the torn letter. Let's go for the book.
We know that you thought enough of her to loan out your copy of the Metaphysics.
There we go.
What? I did no such thing. That bitch stole that book from my apartment. The impudent fucking moron.
And that made you angry?
Angry? I was livid. Looking up at me with that stupid face of hers, begging me to forgive her. Aha. Very good. That's one to you, detective.
Oh, we could make this guy. Let's get his alibi.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home.
Oh, wait.
Writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
I was at home writing. I don't want to burn through all my intuition. Let's call him out on lying and see what kind of response we can get out of him.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
Oh,
And
yes.
What do you have that proves I was there?
He was out at the rail yard because he tore the letter in half. You tore the letter in half.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Oh, and access to a tire iron?
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I'm not sure. He's got you there. We've got the accusation. We've got Tiernan's accusation. Testifies to threats of violence against victim. Oh, I see. Well, that was it. Tiernan, that was, sorry, yeah, the foggy head. Tiernan said that McCarthy here, or whatever his fucking name is, basically testified that he was violent against the victim. So we've got that. Let's call you out on that then, if nothing else.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Yes, we've got this guy's accusation. We got some information out of Tiernan, and he said that you were violent towards her.
That you threatened
or threatened her anyway.
In his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Cool. Let's leave him.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
I don't think it's that guy. I do think it's Tiernan. I think it's Tiernan. Oh, sorry. Just standing outside the sergeant's door. It's this way, isn't it? No, is it this way? No, it's not that way. It's this way. Yeah, it's down here and to the left.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
Events prior to murder.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
Now, we now have McCaffrey's accusation, so let's accuse him of lying.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Because the guy, we've roasted McCaffrey properly. We've got enough information out of him that he's given us a big tip-off, saying that you confessed to killing her.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box. And he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn. And that it was all over the radio. And that he would protect me.
He said that I killed Evelyn.
And
What?
I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
I think Tiernan is innocent. Let's leave interrogation. Let's just have a quick go over the notes. Briefly, okay. Right, so we've got McCaffrey's accusation and Tiernan's accusation. I don't know. It's one of those ones. I don't have anything to make it stick with. How can I prove it's the other guy? The other guy, yeah, I don't have enough dirt on the other guy. All I've got, I don't know whether I must have missed some evidence. I know I cocked up the interrogation with this guy. We cocked up the interrogation. We're going down together, stream. Go down together. It looks like I can charge Tiernan, but I don't believe it. I think McCaffrey's done it, but I can't prove it. Testifies to threats of violence. I'm not sure. Maybe I can prove it, maybe I can't. Because he has a criminal record, doesn't he? And felony lad. Didn't he have a criminal record? I swear he had a criminal record. Didn't he have a criminal record? I don't know. What should we do? The guy had the murder weapon, you're right. It was in his apartment. Do you know what? I'm going to go on my gut here. I think that this guy here is innocent. I think that how it actually went down was that McCaffrey... Oh, no, it doesn't make any sense. Dude wouldn't care for him, no. The ring is missing. What happened with it? I don't know. Who matches the description of the ring porner? I don't know. Tall guy, brown hair. He had one of those faces you forget, apparently. Medium build. That would suit him. I want to make the other guy for it. Oh, it's difficult. I think you can ask for the criminal record. How do I ask for the criminal record?
If you want to give someone a third degree, go find a suspect.
How do I ask for the criminal record? Can I ask for the criminal record? Duty sergeant, patrol room. Is there some place I can ask for the criminal record?
I got this gadget whiz putting recording devices into the place for me.
Phone call. I don't know. Can't ask for it. No, I don't think so. Check the phone. Nope, can't interact with the phone. No, I think we've just got to make a call. No, I can't interact with it.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
He doesn't know. There's a phone in the corridor. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, I can't click on it. I've got to make... I don't know. I think I'm going to have to make the other guy. The evidence points towards him. I think it might have been McAfee, or McCarthy, or whatever his name is. But I don't have the evidence. The guy's not sure. He would know. He would know if he'd murdered someone. The evidence points to this guy. My gut tells me McCarthy did it, but do I go against the evidence, or do I go with the evidence, or do I go with my gut? Just talk to him again. I'll talk to him again and see if I can charge him.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Do we charge him? Oh my god, he's like stone. There we go. I can't question him again. This is it. I can't leave. I can't go back to McAfee's place. We think it's this guy. We're going to charge him? I think we're going to charge him.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
I know, right? I guess that one's dead and buried. Maybe he did do it. I think he did. Sneaking failed. I'm really not sure. Case report. Oh, we found all of the clues, but we didn't get all of our questions. We only missed 2 questions. We 5-starred it. Can write a tell-all memoir from his cell on death row. Holy shit. Well, perfect. There we go. And we only did $34 of damage. That's better than like the $900 we did before. Jesus, yeah. Holy crap. We will never know for sure. I do think it was. Well, I don't know. We didn't really have any evidence. We just basically the evidence pointed towards. Well, the material evidence pointed towards. What's his name? Turner. I've not actually written his name down in my notebook. You know, the funny guy, the guy with the red on his face. The evidence pointed towards him, and yet. It's almost like McCaffrey was like just, yeah, almost that McCaffrey had a decent MO for murdering her. If you want, I can say that the criminal record was as well. Yeah, that's it. You can testify. Is it okay to say about the case now that it's over? No, I'd rather not know, actually. I'd rather it remain a mystery. So yeah, excellent. What I'll do, I'll hit close on that. We'll load up the next case. We'll get it saved. But I'm going to leave you there. Oh no, he's going. Yeah, I'm going to unwind now. Like I say, I've got back from work a little while ago. I'm just going to sort of chill, listen to some music, watch some videos. So yeah, excellent. That's another snippet of LA Noire for you there. God, that was an hour and 50 minutes for one case. Jesus! Good grief. That was a long one. Oh, I'm pooped, honestly. I'll sleep well tonight. I've got my brain juices are flowing. Perfect. Yeah, but my message from before, you couldn't have got the criminal record, but it's a glitch on the PC Steam version that sometimes does not give the option. Oh, so there was literally a bug, meaning I didn't have enough. Citrus says there's literally a bug in the game that stops me from getting a piece of evidence. That's hilarious. Well, fucking hell, I guess we did well in that case then. Right. Perfect. I'm going to bugger off then, and I shall see thee either tomorrow or the day after. Obviously, there's no Divinity tomorrow. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what tickles the fancy of the eve. So yeah, thanks very much, and I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.